इंडिया आजकल, सच खबर हरपल।
And having something that can be on. So you can fly. Yes, yes. So we have to be very serious. Yes. Very,
Why 60?
Yes. I came here.
So you
And luckily,
what did you do after
in 1984. Yeah, exactly. I remember the date. We applied it was very difficult to grab all the things here because it's a different Somali. There was no Somali tell him to repeat the whole thing. So, enacting.
There are 7 languages in the country.
Yeah.
So you were dubbing in which language?
In 7 languages.
So all 7 languages were being dubbed here.
No, English part and some part, I think, of the Italian part.
Was it going high?
When my daughter she makes all the things, you know. Very,
Amar means immortal and Sneh means love, immortal love.
How about your age?
I'm, shall I tell exact age?
Yes.
I'm 70. I look like 70?
And what was your title in the Somali dervishes?
I was director of Somali Dervish.
Yes. What was your role? What did you do in the film?
I was the director of the film, but of course I was playing a role of director.
No. We didn't have that fun. Let's start with you're from India and you're going to Somalia to make a film.
Number one, that Somalia has selected me to direct the Somali film. So I can understand what is your intention to ask. Mm-hmm. See, this film was very peculiar and very big canvas. As per the filmmaking is concerned, people from different countries were good homework. Studied languages the script many times with different point of views. First was just only for the information, what is the subject. And next of actors or characters. So going through many times to the script, it benefited me to know about the character now the part of actors who is going to play the role. So, in that context, Mr. Saeed Sala, he was a backbone of the project, I can say it. So, he was a historian, a writer, dramatist, a poet, and good director, good drama director. So he helped me so much that he, before we went to the sets, he was organizing rehearsals. But I'm sorry, though it was over-rehearsed. So he gave the training in very dramatic ways, as a stage drama. So another big challenge came before me, because this is a different media. And there on this stage, they are talking to audience. And the artists who were participating in this film, most of the artists appeared first time for acting.
First time.
First time. So it was a very big challenge for me. How to deal with, how to communicate with, because it's a different media.
Yeah.
So all the techniques and other things which I experienced in my previous films, but it all failed. So what I adopted, how to communicate with them. First is to tell that you are talking to camera. Camera is the audience. But they were not understanding. Okay, camera. Where is camera? Here. So this was the main problem. How to? So I invented a new way. Somalia has, this film has given me another knowledge that you can use that. I invented a new way to direct the artists. And what was that? See, I was telling mechanical rehearsals. First, I told all the artists, while shooting is going on, you have to come and observe. It was a basic training for them. So all the people were gathered around, and seeing how he's dealing with the actor. So he's telling, you have to speak here, blah, 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 blah. Oh. No. You have to do all the things here at 3 places, and this is mechanical. 3 places. So I was giving them mechanical rehearsal so that where will be the look? Here. He's talking to another character. So basic informations are given here. Then somebody died in the war. So next is here. Now he's so this way. Then after the mechanical rehearsals are over, I was telling them to normalize it. So how to normalize? You have to this much only from here to this point. Okay, then you have not to go beyond this. So I was telling them the dialogues, I was seeing the dialogues and basic emotions and informations, whatever dialogue contains. So I was telling them this part, this much you have to speak here, and then here, then here. So I was telling them, I was speaking the dialogues, I was not speaking the dialogues in English dialogues and translating into English, because they may confused. So I was doing, speaking the dialogues without sound. Like this. So I invented a new way to direct the artists, and it worked.
Talk about the productions.
Productions, Somalia.
Wait. Talk about the productions.
Okay. Shall I?
Yeah.
See, the productions, for the productions are concerned, you know, Somalia is a very, very difficult country. So for the filmmaking, nothing was available actually over there. So we had all the equipment from Mumbai. CD Kishore, this equipment supplier company, a very big company. So they provided us the whole this thing. But the problem was, I was needing crane over there. So for the high angle or flat top angle shots, it was because it was a war, and in war scene when the crowd comes in.
इंडिया आजकल सच खबर हरपल
And it is reduced to this much, but in camera it was like this, you know. So it was very difficult. So I told my cameraman, Mr. B. Ved Prabhu, you are a student of yoga. Please help me. How your body can absorb the vibration of this crane. So I make him standing in the this crude trolley. I have got photographs of that. I will give you photographs. So I was keeping him like, sir, can I stand? Yes. So he was holding camera here. And it was this much, you know. Then you have to resist it. And I took vertical shot. Okay. It was okay. But it took me 3 hours. And I was surprised. How can you shoot with this crude trolley and doing camera work? But we have seen the shot while on editing table. My editor, Mr. B. Prabhakar, was not believing that it was shot through the crude trolley.
Okay.
So every time we were working in odds, and every time we were the winners.
इंडिया आजकल सच खबर हरपल